Howdy and welcome to the Mighty Motor Chuck channel. I's Chuck. I think that's where I lose viewers when I say, I's Chuck. I say, oh, hell, I don't want to watch that shit. What are you doing there, man? What are you doing there? Cut that shit off. Mildred, you cut that shit off. Don't you watch, Chuck? Don't you watch it? You cut that shit off now. So YouTube, they were like, you get 10,000 views, you can apply to be monetized, to have your videos monetized. And at the same time they're doing this, of course, you're listening to all the big YouTube creators talking about how so many of their videos were not being monetized that YouTube would not monetize them. And they were having various other problems. And at the same time, YouTube was telling people, now, you get 10,000 views, you can apply to be monetized. That's what they were telling people. Now, before I go further, I need to make certain things very clear. One, I have sympathy for the YouTube channels that wanted to be monetized and now can, or were monetized and have lost that the ability, to show advertisements on their videos. I have sympathy for those people. So don't misunderstand that. I have sympathy. At the same time, I also want to make clear that I never seriously intended to monetize this channel. I wanted to, when I came back to this channel in 2017, I kind of wanted to test the channel out based on the change that YouTube had just made on that 10,000 views. Because, I was saying when they did that, it shouldn't be a problem to get 10,000 views. I mean, I've got on other channels, not this channel, on other channels, other videos, 30,000 views, But mind you, those those videos are sexy videos, and they don't break the rules. Don't misunderstand. But they could not be monetized. I would not even try to monetize them. I know that going in. But my point is those videos got a good many views with no problem. So when I came to this channel, I just wanted to say, okay, how hard would it be to get 10,000 views? I didn't think it'd be hard. Well, so I operated this channel kind of like what I thought other people that was, seriously in the game and trying to do like a talk type format channel, discussing various issues, topical issues. And also I threw in my farm stuff because, why not? Because that's something that people would, that's the kind of videos that people might do when they're starting a channel, thinking about it in the back of their head, I want to monetize this. That's what they might think in the back of their head. And I did, the how-to. So I kind of mixed it up a little bit. I didn't say just one thing, but I didn't do the sexy videos. I didn't do the sexy videos. Not me, no, I'm well aware. I'm not sexy, no. The videos are not of me, no. So anyway, so when I came back to this channel, I wanted to use it. It's verified. That's something that people that has in their mind to monetize. That's something they would want done, and they want to kind of stay close to the vest with the way they do the videos. And I try to do that, although I had too much cussing in my videos. I realize that now. It comes naturally to me. Damn it, I just got, I got to cuss. So anyway, the point is, on this channel, it took from April to December, and that's about the time they started the policy, the 10,000 view policy. It took from April to December for me to get those 10,000 views. Now, you may look down the list of my videos. I got some videos that's got some traffic. I got some videos that's got, like 1, 2, 5, 7 views. I mean, might as well say 0 views when it's that low. So anyway, it took from April to December to get that 10,000 views. Now imagine a lot of people around Christmas was probably in that same situation. They started about the time the new policy went into place, and they were just getting to the point where they had that 10,000 views. Yeah. Now, some people may think that, oh no, nobody does as bad as you, Chuck. Nobody does I know how to mind the system. I know how to look at the videos. I know how to look at the lower channels. I know how many people's doing as bad as I am, and there's a lot. So yeah, there's a lot of people that most likely took from about April to December to get those 10,000 views. And so once people started getting those 10,000 views, YouTube started thinking, okay, we still got a problem here. We're going to have to change the goalpost. We got to make it even more difficult because we're going to have people reviewing this. We don't want all these people applying for monetization. And what's more, we don't have the ad inventory to fill all this monetization. Even if we were to want to accept the people, we don't have enough ads to run on these channels. So they came up with what they came up with. They moved the goalposts, which made a lot of people angry. As PewDiePie pointed out in his video, I think, basically, they don't care. They've always made people angry. And as I pointed out, I think in one of my tweets in Twitter, when I was doing a project, and I had a partner for that particular project, and, they're the kind of person that wants to be loved, wants to be liked. There's nothing wrong with that. But in business, you got to have somebody that has a job description, asshole. And I made clear to the person, yeah, I'm more than willing to be the asshole. There's certain times we got to say no. There's certain times we got to put our foot down. So, yeah, I'm more than willing to be the asshole when an asshole is required in the job description. So, yeah. So I wasn't altogether loved out, from people that was involved in that particular project. But I come from a background, I was never the popular kid. I guess there are times, when you're not the popular kid, or actually you're the disliked kid, the disliked person, there's times it weighs on you. You'd be a lie to say it never weighs on you. There's times it does. But it doesn't matter. In life, at times, you gotta be an asshole. And if that means everybody in the world hates your guts, but that's what's required to succeed, then fine, everybody in the world hate my guts. And so I can kind of understand the executives at Google's mentality and YouTube's mentality, is they knew they was gonna get a bunch of people disliking them. They knew that. At the same time, they looked at what was happening, and they had to say, we got to change it. We can't, 10,000 hours, that's not tough enough. We got to be bigger assholes here. So they came up with, you got to have 1,000 subscribers. And if you'll notice in your dashboard for different things, they already had that 1,000 subscriber thing. That wasn't totally new either. Just like the 10,000 views wasn't new either. That was already in place going back to at least April. And the 1,000 subscribers, all different things within your dashboard, that was already a requirement. But then they added the 4,000 view hours. And that means, the number of hours that your collective audience views your videos. Like so many of my videos, the people, they click on it, they click off some. My view hours is low. It's low, but it's low, baby. Mildred, ignore your husband. Cut me back on. Mildred, please. Well, YouTube made it even worse with the change they had to make, even though, with the new people that was fixing to start applying, they had to deal with that. But, yeah, they made it even worse. Oh, yeah. Well, if we're going to be an asshole to them, we need to be an asshole to all these people not meeting that requirement. Yeah, we got to be an asshole to more people than these people applying. We got to remove people from the system. We got to make the rules uniform. They need to be uniform. They need to be like a schoolgirl. They need to be in a uniform. Yeah. So, and that really set people off when there were people that had been not making much money. You're not talking much money. They were making a little bit. And they were probably, like I was explaining earlier, at least I think in this cut I explained earlier. I changed the edit of these videos so much. So anyway, before I lost my train of thought. I'm trying to think back which edit I'm doing now. As I pointed out earlier, a lot of people they're not making any money. That's true. The different big creators have pointed that out. You're not talking about a whole lot of money, but they were already set up. They were already monetized, hoping for that viral video, and then YouTube pulled the rug out from under them, so they're not going to be monetized. And then I'm gonna hit that. I'm gonna hit that viral video. Then people are suddenly going to like me picking boogers out of my nose and eating them. Yeah, and now I ain't going to be able to monetize it. Yeah, yeah. So anyway, I have sympathy for the people that's been impacted. To make clear, I wasn't impacted because I had no intention of monetizing through Google. I'm hoping to make money other ways through traffic if I ever get traffic on the channel. But I knew from the start that I was not going to be able to monetize the channel through YouTube. Although I was kind of playing along with that, kind of in my experiment. But now the experiment is over. And that kind of gives me some freedom. So I'm not going to censor my cussing. Chuck, you were censoring your cussing? Really? You were holding those cuss words back? Honestly, Chuck, think about what you said. I'm not going to, don't misunderstand. I'm not going to break the rules. I know what the rules are. I'm not going to break the rules. But, you do the videos one way when you're hoping to monetize and you think that some of the videos might be viewed by somebody that's a nitpicker. A nitpicker might, go over your videos before they reject you. And also, like I said, in my experiment, I was trying to follow the same process. Let's say somebody that actually wanted to monetize their videos would go through, but that's gone now, baby. That's gone. And all you people that's whether you wanted to be monetized or really never really serious thought about being monetized, regardless, there's freedom there. There's freedom. Let that freedom bell ring, baby. You ain't going to be monetized. Not through YouTube, not through Google. You're not going to be monetized. Let that freedom ring, that freedom bell ring. Let it ring. Let that freedom bell ring. Get more creative with your videos. Don't break the rules. Don't break the rules. Don't break the rules. But without that monetization, you got a lot more freedom and you're more likely to get more traffic. You're more likely to get more traffic. And you might be able to make money through Patreon or some other system that you might develop or some other affiliate program that you're able to work with that might be better for you. Let that freedom bell ring, baby. Let that freedom bell ring. Love you. If you made it to this point in the video, I especially love you. I wish I had some good advice to give you. I can say you need to look at other, and bigger creators than me are trying to tell people the same thing. You need to look at other ways to monetize. I mean, even those people that's in the program are having to look for other ways to monetize. PewDiePie's having to look for other ways to monetize. You look at all the big creators, they're trying to monetize. Those advertisements are not doing it, man. So I don't know what the future of YouTube is, really. But while they're here, they let us use their bandwidth. They host our videos. And whether you love and hate Google, I kind of love Google and hate Google. I kind of got that duality going on. I love Google, I hate Google, because I go way back. I mean, I go back to when the main search engine was GoTo.com, AltaVista. Hell, even Yahoo had it going on at one point by buying up GoTo and AltaVista. Things change. You think YouTube's hurting you? They may be hurting themselves even more. But the bottom line is, right now, they're allowing us to use their bandwidth. They're hosting our videos. They're letting us embed our videos on other websites. even if you feel pissed off at Google, and we all do at times, we all feel pissed off at Google at times. Letting us use their bandwidth, letting our videos be hosted by them, that's a good thing. That deserves a little, that deserves some hearts. That deserves a little love our way. Don't always hate the assholes. Sometimes there's a reason people are assholes. Sometimes there's a reason businesses have to be assholes. Love the asshole. Love the asshole. That's what I say. Chuck, you just been watching too much gay porn. That's what it is. You've been watching too much gay porn. Oh man, I still like the breast porn, really, kind of. Yeah, y'all. Anyways, much thanks for watching and listening. I do appreciate it.